fire is the next thing. Fire is the next. You should have some waterproof matches because they work. And you should have yourself a flint and steel because they're, I mean, oh man, in times of total chaos, Bic lighters and stuff are going to be gone. You know, flints are going to be gone. Matches are going to be gone. You either have to know how to rub two sticks or get yourself one of these. It's pretty easy to light a fire with one of these too. I'll show you here in a minute. The easiest thing to do with flint and steel is make yourself a little, you know, like a leather pouch or something that you can carry it in your pocket, hey? And with that, have some tinder, something that you can light. The old method is you get like a piece of cotton and wrap it up in some tin foil or something and scorch it so that it's black. You know, it's not burnt, it's just all black, eh? And then your spark, it'll glow, it'll start burning. It's like a little mini charcoal briquette, hey? Like, you know, the charcoal, it'll glow hot. And, you know, then you can put your grass and stuff on there and blow it up. What else? This stuff works. I haven't used this yet, but because I always use laundry dry cleaner lint, hey, out of the dryer, the electric dryer, clothes dryer. You go and get just some of the fuzz stuff out of the trap, hey, and I put that in with this, hey. So I've got a little leather pouch filled full of that stuff, and my flint sits inside it, hey. I've got a couple or three of these actually, but that stuff can get wet on you. This stuff, steel wool, that won't get wet, hey? It won't get wet, and it'll spark up just like that, you know, like a carbon piece of shirt, hey, or something. Well, it's nice to know that you can take a little piece of your shirt, hey, out in the bush, scorch it so that it's black, and put it in your bag, hey, to keep it dry, and then at least then you'll have something to spark, okay? Oh, here, I'll show you with this. Something to spark. You need a steel. I don't want to use my knife on it, so I'll use this. That was a pretty feeble spark, but you can see that, you know, it's, so steel wool, it'll, you know, burn away there for a bit, hey. Beep, 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 beep. It's a good thing I'm outside. Okay, I guess I didn't need that big of a piece. Hurry up. So if you have some grass and stuff around there, that'll burn. It sure extends your spark by a long way, so geez, that's still going. Okay. This stuff, flint and steel, these kind, hey, are actually a magnesium case on them. So what you do is you take some of the magnesium dust, like your knife, and you make yourself a little pile on something. I'll show you here. Near. So you shave off some of the magnesium. It's actually pretty tough stuff, eh? So it's not really that easy to shave it off. But anyways, it'll go in even in a fire, eh? Or not fire, but even in a rain. You know, it's raining, everything's kind of wet. So you scrape all your magnesium back into a little pile, and then when you spark that burns really hot. You can get it. I'll show you here in a minute. Okay. Okay, so like I said, it's not that easy to get a little pile together, but you got to scrape it and make it into a little pile. And just like lighting any campfire type thing, hey, you get, start with small stuff, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger, make kind of a teepee type thingy there. Start with the small stuff and don't put the big stuff on until you actually got a fire going type thing. But anyways, so you got a few pine needles and stuff like that or whatever you got there. That was pretty feeble. Burning pretty warm though. Definitely enough to get a fire going. Did I ever tell you guys the story about a buddy of mine that was playing with it around with a big block of this shit? Wow, that was interesting. Wait till this stupid grader thingy goes by. I think they're paving the road over there. But, anyways, he had a big block that I don't know where he got it from. It was a pretty big ass block. So, he was, shaving it up and doing stuff like this, lighting a little flamey thingy, say. And, him and a buddy they're out drinking beers in the backyard one night. This is in Calgary, and they decide. Well, actually, he decides, fires it in the barbecue, eh? So I mean, we're talking a brick of magnesium, probably this big. Actually, it's probably about that big. Anyways, it lit. If you ever seen magnesium burn, it's like white hot, just intensely white. Like you can't put it out or type thing, eh? It's so he says it was so bright that they're sitting on the back step. This is about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. They're sitting on the back step with their sunglasses on, eh? Because it's just like he says you could see a pin in the yard. The yard was you could see every individual blade of grass. It was so bright. He says for probably all the houses around him, they were just lit right up just like daylight. He says, and it burned for like about 15 minutes, just shooting this big 10-foot white flame up off his barbecue. Melted his brick barbecue. Just melted it. Yeah. Police never did show up. Fire trucks never showed up. Nothing ever showed up. Got away lucky because it was like right in the middle of Calgary where he lived. Oh man, that was hilarious. Yeah, things you used to be able to do. What am I doing? Stuff. Excellent. I've lost my remote, so well, that's not excellent.